If you're as captivated and intrigued by the world's most impressive classic cars as we are, you're in for a treat. In this video, we'll be checking out the top 10 rarest and expensive classic cars. But first, subscribe to our channel and click that notification bell to get notified whenever a new video is uploaded. There's a reason that classic automobiles continue to be a desirable addition to hundreds of collections throughout the world. From the traditional style of old Alfa Romeo touring cars to the sleek and timeless appearance of the famed Ferrari sports cars. There's no doubt that vintage cars are in high demand, from drivers who want to feel precisely what speed felt like 50 years ago to those who fall in love with the lines and aesthetics of that one dream car. As with any collectible, there are always some classic cars worth more than others or have a unique addition to offer. Stay with us to the end to find out more about the top 10 classic cars ever seen at auction and exactly how much their value was at the time. Now, let's get into it. Starting on our list is Number 10, 1958 Ferrari 250 GT TDF. The 1950 Ferrari 250 GTF TDF is a sleek black car with a low profile that wouldn't appear out of place in a Bond film. This compact but powerful car, named after the famous Tour de France road race, is still valued worldwide because of its appealing design and ease of driving compared to other classic models. The Ferrari 250 GT TDF lives up to its name by winning 4 times at its namesake race, thus increasing the car's value and making it more desirable to Ferrari fans and classic car collectors alike. This car, which sold for $6.6 million at auction, may not be the most expensive, but it more than makes up for it in performance. Number 9, 1966 Ford GT40. Another modern classic, the 1966 Ford GT40 stands out with its sharp angles and gleaming gold paintwork, a far cry from the smooth curves and compact shape of older racing cars. The automobile has been in a private possession since 1973 and is known for its high-octane power winning run at Le Mans in 1966 and unusual design. This classic car's unusual design and late 1960s, early 1970s appeal make it a must-have for collectors who prefer power and contemporary look to the more traditional model. With a sale price of $9.7 million, it proved its popularity at auction, setting a new record for one of the top American cars on vintage collectors' lists. Number 8, Aston Martin DBR1. This lovely 1950s racer, the first of 5 DBR1 models built, has all the traditional characteristics that vehicle connoisseurs adore. There's more to the Aston Martin DBR1 than meets the eye, from its wonderfully kept teal blue paintwork to its remarkable history. This automobile, which won the 1959 Nuremberg 1000 km, has a reproduction engine and original lighting, making it the ultimate blend of old and new. There's something special about this highly sought-after car, which is lovingly maintained by Aston Martin specialists and valued as the sister car to the victor of the 1959 Le Mans. The car's former racers include the famed Roy Salvadori and Sterling Moss, adding a little something extra to the vehicle that makes it an even more enticing purchase for serious collectors. It fetched an astonishing $22.5 million at auction in 2017. Number 7, 1931 Bugatti Royale Kellner Coupe. The iconic and recognizable Bugatti Royale Kellner Coupe, another truly classic automobile, has a lot going for it in terms of aesthetics. The vehicle, designed mainly to be sold to royalty, eventually found its way into other buyers' hands, with only 6 automobiles ever produced. The Kellner Coupe's smooth 1930s aesthetics, designed to compete with Rolls-Royce, are genuinely a luxury you don't get with modern vehicles. One of the most distinctive features of the Kellner Coupe is actually under the hood, which stands at a total length of 21 feet. Bugatti's engine, initially developed for aviation, was more potent than anything else on the market, delivering up to 300 horsepower due to its massive size and power. The automobile has changed hands for an even greater price after selling for roughly $20 million in 1987. Number 6, 1954 Mercedes W196 F1 Silver Arrow. The 1954 Mercedes W196 F1 Silver Arrow is the most artistically unusual and astonishingly functional automobile ever constructed for speed. It's no wonder that this winning vehicle has such a high price tag, considering that there are only 10 of them in existence and only 1 on the private market. Following Mercedes' return to Formula 1 after World War II, the W196 was a true technological marvel at the time, complete with that iconic bullet design. As As if that wasn't enough, the car in question also won the 1951 Formula One race, driven by legendary racer Juan Manuel. When automobiles were becoming increasingly streamlined, this silver model was more straightforward than most, earning it the victory and cementing the vehicle's place in history for its outstanding performance and aesthetic appeal. At auction, the previous owner of this great classic car could sell it for a staggering $31.6 million. Number 5. 1955 Jaguar DType. There's something truly unique about the Jaguar DType that sets it apart from other vehicles in its class. From its visually appealing sail to the curve of this classic car's bodywork. Finished in a dazzling blue and with its long and storied history, this particular model is coveted for more than its unique design. The DType is the only winner of its class to have survived to the present day, having won the 1956 24 Hours of Le Mans race. The Jaguar DType sold at auction for an incredible $21.7 million in 2016, thanks to the only two private owners who ensured this one-of-a-kind vehicle was kept in top condition, representing a particular piece of history with a chassis that's as beautiful as it is unusual. It's no surprise that the DType continues to be a beloved vehicle to this day. Number 4. 935 Duesenberg SSJ. The 1935 Duesenberg SSJ is another example of traditional design with a powerful bite. It's an all-American supercar that harkens back to the golden age of American manufacturing. This model, which was designed to be one of the world's supercars at the time, has a deep silver bodywork that stands out against the usual blacks and reds of the time. There's more to this model than meets the eye. Its first owner was actor Gary Cooper, and according to legend, Clark Gable fell in love with the vehicle on sight, leading to a second car being made in the first image for one of America's first true superstars. This classic supercar, sold at auction for a cool $22 million, is the most expensive American-made globally. Number 3. 1985 Porsche 959 Paris-Dakar. Can the 1985 Porsche 959 Paris-Dakar indeed be regarded as a classic automobile with only a few decades under its belt? The new generation of younger classics, according to analytics, nevertheless falls under the umbrella. It's easy to see why auction-goers could fall in love with this 80s racer, which features characteristic 80s style, a slew of different sponsorships on the car's body, and a beautiful racing look in vivid red. The 959 Paris-Dakar, which was auctioned to commemorate the famed car company's 70th anniversary, brought in a price that was several times higher than the regular road-going version of this vehicle. This compact but powerful car was auctioned for an astonishing $5.9 million, thanks to its unique position as a purpose-built car for the Paris-Dakar Rally. Number 2. Alfa Romeo 8C2900B Lungo Spider by Touring. This 1939 vehicle, a true classic, brilliantly encapsulates the image and style of the late 1930s and early 1940s with a look that wouldn't be out of place in The Great Gatsby. This vehicle, considered one of the first luxury sports cars, may be among the oldest on the list. Still, it has all of the ingredients necessary to compete with more recent cars, especially in terms of design. While the Alfa Romeo Lungo Spider is on the broad side of today's standards, it was one of the best race cars on the market, packing a punch behind the bonnet and easily outstripping the competition. This one-of-a-kind class car was also the subject of a Channel 4 documentary, which detailed how it was sold at auction for a whopping $19.8 million. It's not hard to see why this classic gets the second spot on our list. Number 1. Ferrari 250 GTO. Just look at this beauty. This 1962 Ferrari is undoubtedly one of the most sought-after vehicles in history thanks to its brilliant crimson hue. This little car has as much power as you'd expect from a vehicle meant to race, with a classic 60s appearance and prominent numbering visible on all sides. It's no surprise that one of these automobiles has been named one of the most desirable models in the world by automobile magazines. With only 40 of the 250 GTOs ever produced and many of those 40 damaged by active racing, it's no wonder that this immaculate example went for just under $48.4 million, including buyer's commission, making it the most valuable automobile ever sold at auction so far. Fine assets are constantly in high demand, as evidenced by the fact that the prices at auctions worldwide continue to rise year after year. You may also want to check out our video on the most expensive luxury items. We have made it to the end of this video, so what do you think? If you're a classic car enthusiast and you have another one on your list, please share with us in the comment section. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. Oh, and turn on post notifications. Now, if you'll excuse me, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.